Hey guys, in this video I'll be talking about the three pieces of advice that I have gotten from other people and I've tried to hold on for quite some time. And I'll be talking about also what is the new mindset that I have adopted and what works for me. Maybe not be forever that I will carry because I believe that life is a continuous improvement. Whatever doesn't work for you, there are other ways to do it better. First one is ignore those unkind people. I think this advice was, I remember this advice when I was in elementary school. Whenever someone or a teacher that is unkind or a stranger, my mother would usually say to me that there are a lot of good people and there are also a lot of bad people. And in life, you're gonna encounter those two types of people, and you have the you have the option to cherish, cherish. You have the option to appreciate those good people, while for those bad people, you can ignore them. And I think I've held it for until my high school. And the reason why I stopped believing or adopting it in my life is because there are times when people are bad to you, but they have that authority to do something to you, and you can't just basically ignore them. One in particular would be at work, where if you have your boss or your senior colleague that isn't treating you good, saying bad things about you, and if they give you something that you want, that they need you to do, you can't ignore them, and you basically can't ignore them at work, especially if you're working with them as a team. And I think that mindset for me was, I think it was really flawed, but since I was a kid, I didn't notice it for a long time. The second would be the second would be to don't take it personally. Well, for this one, I think I believed in this up until in my senior years in high school, because it's not working for me, because during my early high school years, I encountered some teachers that didn't go well with me, and I can't ignore them. I basically see them every day. They can make me go to the board and have me write something, answer something, and if I ignore them, then basically means I might have a lower grade. And the don't take it personally advice, I just think that they're they're there to help you, or they're trying to tell you something, but they're not good about how they want to tell it to you. I think that's the mindset. Don't take it personally came to me. That's how I view it. But I think that it is also flawed. For example, I don't I generally, while I do believe that there are people who are bad, but they just they didn't mean that. They appear bad to you, but in terms of what they're doing, they don't actually mean to do bad. They just haven't done it in a good way. But I also think that there are actions that are meant to harm you, really, or cause you mental issues or mental troubles. And I think that don't take it personally advice didn't quite work, because I think they're just actions that really is directed to you. And I think that's the reason why I shifted to another mindset. Then number three comes This one is for my college years, and that piece of advice is when people tell you something, either good or bad, or they let you experience something, it is to be treated as a gift. You have the option to either accept it or you don't. And when negativity comes into your way, you can just tell people that you don't want it because you don't want their negativity. They have the option to just you have the option to just ignore it and don't don't claim it. Let them have their negativity to themselves. And I think for this one, it just recently I just recently changed it because when I got to work, first year at work, I encountered lots of different people, and I encountered people who are really bad at conveying the things they want to say. They just because of maybe because of the stress that they're feeling every day, they can't they don't have the time to make those words be nice. And I think this type of mindset can introduce some biases, because if you think that how they spoke it is uncomfortable for you to think that there was something good in that, you may just easily dismiss it as something not good or not gonna help you. But there might be some underlying constructive criticism on that, which I think won't help you grow if you just dismissed it right away that it's something against you. Or but I think if done right, it is good. But I don't think we humans have that capacity to do it all the time, to think what is good and what is bad for us. And I think that's the reason why I dismiss that mindset. And the last one, which I currently am practicing with my life, is whenever there's something or an experience that other people or even just in general itself you experience, I want to not put it in a box. Is it good or is it bad? I look at it. I think what good can I get from it? For example, if you experience something good, like someone compliments you or someone treats you or someone tells you that you did a good job, I think of it as something like there might they might be a good person, and having good people with you gives you that energy boost. And I think that's the passive thing. That is a good thing. And you can take it a step further. You can deepen some connection with them. You can, if you want them to be your friends, you can do that. Or you can connect with them more if you think they'll bring good to your life. And I think that's one. If you are experiencing something good, and if you're experiencing something bad, you don't want to label it as bad. You just think of it as natural, and think, even if it's something you don't like feeling, you just try to be selfish. Try to think what good can you have from it. And one example in particular is if someone is telling you that you are replying too late, maybe it's time to tell them that you're busy, so they won't expect you to reply early next time. Or maybe you can try to be more punctual with your replies. So in that way you can improve your relationship with that, or you can just be more credible in sending those replies. I think that's all for this video, guys. I hope you get something out of it. I know that I may not be a good communicator yet because I'm using this YouTube channel of mine to improve my skills, to share the ideas that I have, and to basically make this YouTube channel as a personal diary documentation of my life. And if you like that, and if you want to see more of it, I will be uploading videos regularly whenever I can. Please feel to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. And that's it, guys. Thank you for watching and hope to see you in the next video.